Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Last time out for them, Freak set a career high in points. He's shown glimpses of what he's capable of before. Shaq, was his outburst a one-time thing, or can we expect more of that from him?
You know, he's a smart player. You know, the last game he had a matchup he felt he could exploit, and he made the most of it. You know, I saw his coach on the sideline calling plays. He was waving his coach off saying, no, this guy's barbecue chicken. I'm going to take him to the hole. He has a lot of tools, and I think he can do this more often. But
greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And back in Charlotte following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
So the Hornets ball. The Jazz making a switch here. Charlotte trailing. And so in the game for the Jazz, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And he gets the bucket.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets game team. Make some noise!
Looking here at some numbers for Burks, how he did last season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 3 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the other guys can just stay in their lanes.
Good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Pass to Big Smooth. And the 3 off target. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gobert with a screen on Batum. Right side favors. Off the screen. No luck. And the Hornets now going the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the basket by Freak, here's Burks. And that one comes up a bit short. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Walker the pass to Big Smooth. Shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Right wing. Gobert the screen. In the corner, it's Hayward. From outside, off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Walker with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Here's Big Smooth. He picked up 39 points in their last one against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now, here's Burks. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento. Nice shot by Gobert.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Big Smooth. No good on the